All right, let's go ahead and get over to props.cash where I show you a little bit the things that we're doing and the things that we're looking at over there, because I think that's important with props.cash. And make sure you use the code BCMBET, BCMBET. All right, let's go ahead and get over to it now. Looking at this, I want to look at some of the matchups, and that's kind of what I'm looking at mainly with props.cash, is making sure that we kind of show you a little bit about how to look at different lines and how to adjust. A guy who I really don't love, let's look at his earned runs. And we're going to go look at a guy. He has a really cool name. Where is he? Cutter Crawford. All right. So if you look at he hasn't put up a lot of, big earned runs, but I'm going to look at him at home. How has he looked? And he's looked worse at home than on the road. And so I'm looking at a guy like this to target being at home. It's weird. I know it doesn't just stick out to you right here, but that over 2.5 at minus 135 is a big number. And so if you look at Kodai Senga, let's see where he is. He is on away. He hasn't looked great either, but I believe that he's a better pitcher than Cutter Crawford. And so that's one thing I'm going to look at right there. One thing else I want to look at is walks. So let's go down here to one of the last games of the day. And we're going to look at Shohei Ohtani. What has Shohei Ohtani done? Look at minus 193. All right, we want to take away this right here. Okay. Look at these numbers. 78% on the year. That's why it's minus 193. But go over here to Johan Avedo. That's how I'm going to say it. Johan has been the same thing, 74%. And look at these numbers, minus 167. I expect both of these teams both of these guys to give up 2 walks. The Angels, they're ranked 12th in walks. Let's go ahead and look at over here. Pittsburgh, 7th in walks. Pittsburgh has not been playing well, especially against a guy like Ohtani. There's going to be some strikeouts for sure, but they're going to look to get on base. And so that's one thing I'm going to look at with them. Other things I want to look at is maybe some looking at, let's go to hit runs and RBIs. And let's go ahead and show you kind of what we're looking at. And a streak that I like looking at streaks and seeing how guys are streaking and how they're playing. Looking at the last 20, you can see that Bellinger has played well. It looks like he missed last game. He didn't get, a hit run and RBIs, didn't get 2+. But Aaron Hicks has been playing well for Baltimore. And so Shohei Ohtani, he's on an 8-game streak. But all these guys in the last 20 have, went 8 of 10. I'm going to start looking at those numbers. We're going to look at hits. If you're a team or a person that likes to bet on hits, I'm going to look at a streak. Who's on a hot streak? We're looking at Justin Turner. Justin Turner has looked good. Looking at that in general, I like Justin Turner and what he's been doing. He's been playing very, very well. And so Justin Turner is a guy that I always look to target, especially, when you're looking at, Kodai Senga, who does give up some hits, but Justin Turner, either way, I think is a very good hitter. He's allowing 205 to right-handed bats, and then to right-handed pitchers 282. Man, I like what Justin Turner is. I liked him when he was in Los Angeles, and so I'm going to go ahead and keep betting on Justin Turner. And so that might be a play that I would try to factor in somehow, some way when we kind of look at, I guess, when I put in some bets on that. All right, let's go ahead and get into the last thing that I have. And we have our bets.